Hey, do you know what time it is? Oh, that's right. It's plastic surgery time. Welcome to another episode of Now You Know Plastic Surgery. Today we're going to talk about breast reduction. You know you want that breast from a triple D down to a B, and you want to get that shrunk. We're going to talk about how much needs to come off and when insurance is going to cover and what you need to know about that. For women who want to go from that small D to a C, or from that big C to a small C, this video isn't for you. That's mastopexy. For the big-breasted women, this is your video. So you're ready for your breast reduction. You want to go to the surgeon and find out what's going on. What they're going to do is they're going to get your body surface area, a calculation done by your height and your weight. Then they're going to come up with a number and they're going to put that to a Schnur chart, which is going to tell them how much grams of breast tissue they need to remove in order to get you covered by insurance. If they can exceed that amount, it's going to work. If they can't, you may be denied by insurance and may have to pay for it yourself. So we're going to talk about volume, which how big, which is what you want to know. Density, which is what the surgeon's going to find out when they operate or when they examine you. And mass, which is what the insurance company cares about. So we have a scale and some tofu, and then we're going to get some water, and we're going to go all through volume, density, and mass. Okay. Always wash your hands before handling food. So let's just, for argument's sake, power on our scale, which is in grams, the amount we want. The package says it is 510 grams. Our scale says 686. That is most likely secondary to the packaging and the fluid around the tofu. So let's unpack our tofu. Let's go back to our scale and see how much it weighs without the water. 566, about 50 grams. So the packaging is most likely about 50 grams. Let's take our tofu out, rinse off our packaging. Now, what I want you to have learned up to this point is that this is our firm tofu. It is dense, more dense than breast tissue, but it took up the volume of this box. So if you imagine this box as your breast, that would all be breast tissue. In order to remove 686 grams of breast tissue that is this dense, you'd have to remove a volume or a size similar to this. We're going to go back to the scale and see how much our box weighs. 23 grams. Okay? So now we're going to fill the box with water, and we're going to see what gram or what weight it has. We know the water is most likely less dense than the tofu we had. So we'll fill it almost to the top. And we'll put it up here on the fancy scale once again. And there we go. 427. So something that occupies the same volume is less dense gives us a lower weight. What does that mean? If you have fatty breast tissue that is less dense than fibrous breast tissue, it takes more breast tissue to come off to get you the weight insurance wants. Alright, here on Now You Know Plastic Surgery, waste not, want not. I am not a big tofu fan, but we know everything tastes better fried. Bon appetit.